Hmm. Testing 1, 2, 3. Well, microphone's working, but I'm not sure my headset's working. Interesting. I love when Windows wants to do weird things. Okay, I think it's in my headset now. Okay. I'm hearing it in my ears at least. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's throw a little bit of music together. Let's get the prompter working, maybe. Cute. Let's see. What just happened? Camera hub just crashed? You know, I love Elgato's prompter, but their camera hub software is utter hot garbage. Sometimes it works when it wants to, and other times it doesn't work when it wants to. Let's get some music going. Okay. Well, it is Worldbuilding Wednesday, and I'm going to pick up where I left off last week with our were rat encounter. We see what this thing is griping about. There's a new build out. I'm not going to update right now. Nothing, we're just getting this stuff going good. Oh, yay. My camera is offline. I just realized that when we don't have me in the stream. Wonderful. I love these totally random technical issues. Let's see. What's going on with my camera? Y'all are hearing disembodied voices tonight. And it looks like Streamlabs is wanting to be stubborn. Come on, I don't want to animate a virtual camera. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's try this again. Turn on my camera. Hey. I'm here, but I am a postage stamp. Can we get me somewhat bigger than a postage stamp? Or am I cursed to be a postage stamp this evening? Oh, lovely. It worked for a second. Let's try again. Maybe. I'm beginning to think maybe it's time to reboot my laptop. Can we get some video, please? Oh, we're getting something. Okay. Maybe. Right, now let's try ramping it to full HD. Come on. And it disappears when I go to full HD. That's bizarre. Okay, let's go to 720p. And we will stretch me out here if we unlock this device. Maybe. Relock it. All right, so nothing like the first 5 minutes of the stream fooling with the tech to get it to play nice. All right, so we left off with our were-rat build, our little sewer encounter. And I wanted to spice this up a little bit. So I wanted to add see, what do we have here? A regular rat or a giant rat? Just a rat. As opposed to a giant rat. I think our buddy here deserves some additional. Let's see, can I duplicate him? I think from a perspective of action economy, we want configure. No. Go yes. We want him to not be alone. He should be in the company of at least one or two other companions, just to make this fight a little bit more even for the creature. What's this thing? Okay, that's all well and good. I want to add a few more to this. Let me clear the search. It's like my compendium is being weird. So let's go. Monsters in the SRD. Let's give him a giant rat. Actually, two giant rats. When it comes time to fight him, it'll be a little bit more of a fair fight. Because, yes, a were-rat's kind of a tough fight for low-level characters, but this is going to be an elderly were-rat, so we're not going to beat their asses with him. But in terms of an action economy, if you have 4 to 6 players ganging up on this guy, you know he's going to get his ass beat, typically probably in the first round or two of combat. So there's got to be some additional baddies in the den to kind of support him. Alright. And then we're going to have one guarding his little loot. And a couple of more just rats running around in various places. Now, I want to add an ooze or a slime to this adventure, so let's do this. We're looking for a rat. We want a slime or an ooze. We're probably going to need a custom one, because I really want a green ooze. But we'll settle for gray. So let's go over to the hostels. Now, where are we going to stick this gray ooze? We have a swarm of rats here. Bunch of rats there. I think over here towards this sludge is a good place to stick an ooze. We're actually going to hide him in the water. we're going to make him toggle his visibility so that he is not visible to the players. And then he can launch up onto the landing and attack. False appearance, corrode metal. So this is going to be just some additional creatures to be inhabiting the environment. Now I would like, we need a prisoner. We got two issues here. One is having a prisoner. Where am I going to put him? And how are they going to retrieve him? Because my thought process is this center section is a perfect place to put, excuse me, girl, a prisoner. So I'm thinking let's get a human in here of some sort. We just want a token for somebody. So I think what I'm going to do is let's come up with a random name here and create a NPC. Just a little human. I don't know if we're gonna do a child or an adult. What we're gonna do? Let's go with it being children. So in Helder where we're at, he's near the end of his life. Our story is he's trying to create a rat den. Maybe he's in exile because of his age and condition, and we'll drop his hit points accordingly for the encounter. But let's come up with a NPC. First one is going to be Narshan. We're going to put him in NPC folder. Yeah. We need a token. What are we going to go with for a token for him? Let's see. Didn't I get a bunch of freaking tokens with some of the stuff I've been doing? Let's go look. Tokens. Here we go. 1,000 tokens with frames. Okay. We have anything that looks like a child? Nope. That doesn't help me. Humans are humanoids. Let's go humans. I don't have any children that we can use. Rings, humans. Blacksmith. Priest, archer. Not gonna do us any good with what we're wanting to do. How about an orphan? He looks like he's armed, so... Okay. No. Windows is wanting to be weird. No, it's not the time. Okay. Where did his picture go? Great. Not what we want. Here we go. Upload. Tokens. We apply that. And then we need to do the same thing over here. Why do we not have... Upload. I'm just going to stick the same token over here. There we go. Yeah, we have a young man we can stick in here. Where is... Okay. We're going to put him here. I think we need 2 prisoners. And we also need a way for them to get over here. Okay. Alrighty. Right. So, I think one of the things we're going to do, and to make life interesting, we're going to put it up here. Actually, I want 2 hazards here. Let's move our friend here. So I want it so that they cannot get to this snag without facing off against something here or being attacked by something here. Okay, let's go grab our download. do to get it in here? Let's see. With the scene. I want to add a graph. You have to come back to that. Can I just drop an item on the map like this? No. Okay. Items and spells. Let's just see. Let me do that. Nope. Okay. I was just wanting to tinker with something. So I really need to add something on here, or just do theater of the mind to describe a tree snag. Well, that's a bummer. It just means that I will have to more than likely just modify this map. Let's see. Can I do that directly within our scene editor? Probably not. Might be a way. We want to put it inventory video, assets, artwork, my downloads going to disappear too. Tree, select file, create tile. Let's see. Can we rotate this? Width, height, rotation, 90 degrees. That's perfect. So now they can okay, so now we have this nice snag in the map. It gives them a way to get to our prisoners. So we're adding to our story, adding a problem that they need to solve to the game as well. So I like it. And if the players move the snag, they can use it to get to the isolated prisoners in the middle. They can't get to the snag without risking fighting something. So there's a problem there to be solved as well. That's perfect. Okay, let's go back and give us another NPC here. I love that my tree snag is kind of slimy and funky looking because hey, it's been in the sewers, so that worked and worked well. All right. We need to create an actor. This will be an NPC. Her name is going to be Brutus. Okay. She is going to be in. Let's create an actor. All right. And I'm not rolling and building stats for these NPCs because they're prisoners. They're going to have several levels of exhaustion. They're going to be hungry, all that fun stuff. So we are not going to worry about any of that. Let's put this in a file for later use. What did we call that folder in Foundry? Artwork. Okay. Blonde moment. So my new folder is just going to be called Artwork. Drop our tree in there. Okay. Perfect. Now, we've got to give her. We need to find a her. So, let's tokens. I need a female human token. Let's see what we got. Oh goodness, it is warm sitting here next to this computer blowing its heat on me from the exhaust fans from my laptop. Might need to rearrange my desk so that damn thing is not pointed at me. Okay. We need a female. It doesn't look like she's about to beat somebody's ass. Bear with me, I'm scrolling through a token collection real quick. Human Archer 3. Human Archer 3. Okay. We'll upload her here as well. Okay. All right, sweetheart, where did you go? Alright, so now we have our 2 prisoners isolated where they can't escape. Alright. We have a nice big tree snag tile that the players will have to figure out that they can use it to get to the prisoners. We have a gray ooze hidden on the pathway. We have a swarm of rats hidden on the pathway. Alright. Now, who else or what else do we want to put in this little adventure? I think we're pretty good at this point. Okay, there's Brutus. Where's Dingaling at? Our other NPC that we created. Where did he go? Here. He needs to be here. Okay. Alright. And then our Elder Were-Rat. We're going to make him a little bit weaker. Just in terms of hit points, but we're going to leave his other attributes alone. Oh, it didn't keep it. And our password manager needs to stay the hell out of our way. Okay. Yeah, will it keep it when I close off of him? Stick the additional giant rats into the were-rat den encounter. Okay, so they should all disappear when I collapse them. Alright, there we go. So we have fleshed out an additional combat encounter with an ooze. We've added 2 giant rats to the Elder Were-Rat's den to give him a little action economy there. And then we've added 2 prisoners and a minor puzzle, how to get the prisoners. Okay, they got this tree snag here that they can use to move him. So that is a nice little addition for this encounter. Alright, let's go do some additional building, shall we? So I downloaded Kobold Press's Prepare. In my modules, and they have a first level one-shot called The 8 Faces of Biabzu, an adventure for 4 to 6 characters of first level. Okay. Chica in the village. It is now torturing the village, or basically, you know, disrupting the village's fishing trade with a green slime-like attack. 10 years ago, a handful of villagers discovered Beelzebub performing rites to honor a dreadful sea god. Convinced her worship was depleting the village's fishing grounds, they drowned her in the nearby tidal pools. Today, the village is beset by slime creatures that have ruined its fishing grounds and imperiled its residents. The PCs arrive and are hired by the village elder to investigate. During their investigation, they learn the source of the slime is an ancient underwater shrine dedicated to the same dreadful sea god. They also learn that Beelzebub is alive in its depths. Before descending into the shrine, they are approached by Beelzebub's sister, who implores them to spare her sister's life. The adventure concludes with the party facing Beelzebub and the magic of the shrine. In truth, Beelzebub's prayers to the sea god had no impact on the fishing grounds 10 years ago. The return of the fish after she was murdered was entirely coincidental. It was Elder Hom who led the mob that drowned Beelzebub and sunk her body into the sea. Over the years since, the magic of the evil shrine transformed Beelzebub into a sea hag who has awakened and is using the shrine to summon her slimy vengeance. Okay. So, I guess my first question is how are first level characters getting to an undersea shrine? Let me see. Let's see. So, arrive in Gull Rock. Okay, meet the Elder Hom. Okay. Chatting with the villagers. The figure has been seen at night on the rocks by the tide pools. The figure is hunched and a dull green glow follows it. Okay, so how are they going to get to it? Narrow crevice opens to the hollow made of polished stone, dim light enters from the unseen source there. Okay, so there's a crevasse on the surface that leads to a ruined passageway under the pools. Okay, so we're not going undersea. We're just going underground near the tide pools. Got it. I was trying to figure out how we were going to get potions of water breathing to a bunch of first level player characters. Okay, so we have a map. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip this map. We are going to grab it and put it into Boundary VTT. Okay, let's save this. Come on, hit the save button. Desktop maps. Shrine at Gull. Alright, so now let's pop back over to Boundary. We're going to do a new scene. Be its own folder. Create scene. navigation, background image. We want to go up a level. This will be in our maps. We're going to create a folder. Let's upload this map into here. See if my dumbass figures out where I saved it to. Should be in my desktop, in my maps folder. Okay, change groups. Now, let's activate this just to get it going here. Okay, the problem we have is scale. If 1 square equals 5 feet, we need some pixel measurements here. Good. 996. Let's do a grid size of 25 pixels. Okay. Now for kicks and giggles, let's drop a PC on here just to see how they're going to fit. Okay, we're still a little off. It's okay, we can fix this. Needs to be about 30% more, so we're going to say 30. Let's go 40. Okay, 45. Let's just go 45. And giggles 50. Yes, I'm sure. What do we need to configure our offset? Let's do 5 and 5. I don't think the offset does anything. Let's try it. Hey, you're not really moving this. Let's do 10 on the horizontal, or 12. There we go. Goes on over here. That works. So that gets us to scale, right? So there we go. We need to create On this map, there's going to be a couple slimes, which is basically going to be a gray ooze. Coral heart at the center of the room. So we need to create a sea hag. We have an egg of some sorts in here. Import entry. Let's create a folder. Put her here, protecting the coral. Perfect. Right. I think she needs some oozes protecting her, but that's just me. Some oozes. Ooze W. Nope. Gray ooze. Import that. And stick that up here. And we're going to put that right by the entrance. Two oozes to help protect it. And then, what are the attributes of this coral? Stone, center chamber, and the dome of transparent energy sits a dark gray colony of coral. The chamber features 8 large stone statues that circle the pearl, depicting terrifying villages, all staring at. Slumped on the floor near the coral is a young woman. That is protected by a magical dome. The dome and the coral can be destroyed. The dome has an AC of 14 and hit points. It's immune to psychic damage and is resistant to cold. Okay. So, I guess the one thing I want to figure out is how to add an effect to this. Fine. So, how does one go about? Let's see. Lighting, region, effect controls. Special effects. What do we got? my command's a tile. This tile browse. Okay, I don't have any tiles in here, so we're probably going to have to use a lighting effect just to make my life easier. Light effect. Here we go. Hey, girl. Light animation type. Energy field. There we go. The heat from this laptop is ridiculous. Okay, so the coral's protected by an energy field, and we are going to have to come up with something for the coral. Just out of curiosity, I want to drop a player character on here to see the light effect. Okay, yeah, so he's going to see the energy field surrounding the core. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. And there's the pearl at the base of each statue. There are 8 statues. Okay. So we built a real quick first level adventure from prepared. Just grabbing their map and their story and creating some obstacles. Made it real short and sweet. Hey girl, what are you doing? What you doing? I'm gonna see your daddy. Yeah, it's my girly girl. It's my girly girl. It's my girly girl. Okay. Let us be sure we have everything here that we want. Looking at the story. I really need to get some, oops, I don't mean to close that, and just some generic people tokens. Okay. Time to go probably browse Patreon and see if I can find somebody that has a nice token library that I want to add, or maybe even Etsy or Pinterest to add to my my graphics library. All right, so that's another quick first level adventure. what else we want to toss together tonight. I'm loving doing these, quick and dirty builds using content for little one shots just for doing gaming sessions with new players. It's a great way to figure out how everybody's going to play and do all that. Which I probably need to segue into that conversation tonight as well, because I've got 2 new players already confirmed. I've got a third on the fence. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. But I'd like to have 5 players and 2 alternates for this next group. And then we can set a gaming schedule and all of that, determine what we're starting out at. Honestly, unless they want to start out at the very beginning, level 1, we'll probably start out somewhere between 3rd and 5th level for online play. And then I'm ramping up some additional content for that. So getting a little more put together and built out for gaming. All right, tokens. Was I saying I needed more commoners? We'll have to do some digging, see what we can find. But here comes the girl again. The voice is starting to crack. I mowed today, early this morning, and then ran my mom's errands this afternoon. I didn't finish mowing, so I've got to get up in the morning and mow the front. So. All right, I think I'm content with this. The next one I have that I can build out from. And we're going to go straight back into prepared and see what they got for 2nd level characters. Prepared collection of one-shot adventure. So we have the Impregnable Fortress of Dead. This is for 4 to 6 characters of 1st level. Okay, we were traveling the old trade road up near the Blind Hills when we found it. The overturned wagon in the ditch. Eva's took to the shadows, scouted ahead, and returned with strange details. The wagon had been transformed such that it appeared to be a fierce fortress. Signs of goblin work were apparent. Broken shields reinforcing the walls, crude arrow slits cut into the driver's bench, a makeshift flag hanging limply atop the whole affair. We left it alone, but even at a distance, the smell of the odd fortress's unfinished moat made us retch. Okay, that's cute. Okay, Marrow Mines, an adventure for 4 to 6 characters of 1st or 2nd level. I was taken by the evil dogs while camping near Agav's bog. They dragged me into their lair, and it wasn't until I escaped that I knew the truth of the place. A great and bony wing buried in the side of a hill. They chained me in the dark with a candle made from foul wax and forced me to dig at the marrow. Their bonds were poorly made, and I fled several days later while they slept. What purpose did they have in mining that marrow? I cannot say. Marrow mines are dug in and around the fossilized wing of an unlimbed leviathan. A small pack of kobolds lives and works in the mines, which are heavily trapped. The kobolds defend the area fiercely and patrol the region around the mine. At night, several swarms of bats exit the mine and hunt in the nearby region. Okay. We have a mine map. We do. Alright. Tree nexus. Okay, so they're tunneling in the bones. are being crazy. Okay, here we go. Dib's Wagon of Doom. An adventure for 4 to 6 characters of second level. We had to walk quite quickly to escape it. I'm nearly out of breath. Well, last I saw it, it was sort of chugging along down Topaz Way. It tried to climb the hill up to the Silks Market, but I think whoever is inside got tired. Goblins, no doubt. No, I wouldn't say it was careening through the city on a path of destruction. Definitely not. Still quite a nuisance. Okay, so they got brave and started moving their wagon around. Lighthearted and quirky adventure. Okay, we gotta have some fun with this. What town would be this? The Vault of Callan the Pines, an adventure for 4 to 6 characters of second level. Oh, Fish Lips. The Starry Breach, second and third level. Disposing the Darkness, second or third level. You know what? Let me share my screen away with y'all. Let's see. Let's do. Let's grab if we can capture my Acrobat window. Specified window is not a game. Okay. It doesn't like that. Let's grab. There you go. Now y'all can see the actual adventure. Right. The nefarious master wrestler Dib the Goblin is terrorizing, I love how that's quoted, the streets of the town or city. Since his defeat in his roadside fortress, the would-be chieftain has plotted his revenge. Gathering to him a new batch of dim minions, Dib has transformed a stolen merchant wagon into a machine of war. The wagon is powered by several goblins inside who, while devoted to Dib, lack the strength to pedal the thing quickly or consistently. Dib's plans to spread havoc through the streets has resulted in something a bit more disappointing. This is hysterical. War wagon, huge vehicle, 12 by 7 foot. Feature capacity 6 crew, cargo capacity 1,000 pounds. Triple pump 0 miles per hour, see below. Okay, let's turn the wagon. You can take 2 actions, choosing from the options below. Blade Storm, fire the cannon, or 4 pretty tired ones. The goblins tasked with pedaling and moving the wagon are already exhausted. At the beginning of each of the wagon's turns, roll a d6. On a 5 or 6, the wagon can move 40 feet that turn. Once moving, the wagon ignores difficult terrain thanks to momentum. Oh, jeez. It's got a crossbow turret. Callan the Pines. What are we fighting with? Merfolk. Breach. Hey girl, what are you doing to aggravate? Landscape. Dispose from the darkness. Alright, I'm going to do some more tinkering. Second or third level. Interesting map. Today we party, for tomorrow we may walk the plank. Right. The Beast of Dib. Well, Dib is a recurring character here. Zombies and goblins and a war machine. Jeez. Oh Lord. So he stole her fire element powered war machine. We can have so much fun with this. And another town gets flattened in the process. Use Tomb of Oathbreaker for 4th level. Session. No, why don't I just go back to the index? Does it have the levels for each adventure in here in the contents? Yes, here we go. Steel Horde, 4th or 5th level, 5th or 6th level, 5th to 7th level, 7th level. So yeah, I think the next thing I want to build out is probably one of these 5th levels, because I think 5th level is a good place to test players at. And here's my line of thinking. You know, 1st level players are squishy. Let's face it. 1st and 2nd level characters are squishy. 3rd level, you just begin to get some of your class abilities. And that's probably a good place to start out just for a playtest group. But things start to get interesting when you start to get to about 5th level. You know, you're no longer, you know, low-level characters at 5th level in my mind. At 5th level, you're unlocking things in the 3rd level spell range. So you get access to Fireball and Lightning Bolt and stuff like that. So you, as a spellcaster, you start to do some damage. I mean, you have the ability to do 3d6 with Fireball and Lightning Bolt. And so 18 hit points of damage maxed, well, not including modifiers, versus a typical 5th level spellcaster, which is using a 6-sided die, has a maximum of 30 hit points. So theoretically, you can, you know, deplete an enemy spellcaster of half of their hit points with a good hit, right? So it's a good place to start testing players' ability to play their characters and you know, explore their abilities. So just my 2 cents in the process. Okay, that being said, if we want to play with a 5th level, open a picture. Adventure for 4 to 6 characters of 5th or 6th level, or a cold-blooded killer. Bodies are turning up in a city or large town. The organs of the victims appear to have been turned to solid crystal. In a gruesome twist, the hearts of the victims have been carefully removed. The mayor and the guard captain have hit an impasse on their investigation. Agreeing to assist in finding the murderer, the PCs find themselves under attack by infernal assassins as they follow the clues to a gem cutter's workshop. In this rich and devilish adventure, the PCs must find and face a murderer and a charming devil. Okay, running the adventure. A gnome gem cutter has made a bargain with the gilded devil. The devil has granted the young woman unsurpassed skill in her craft, and in exchange, she has agreed to provide him crystallized mortal hearts. She and the devil are hiding in the gem cutting workshop of her former master, who was her first victim. The bargain made between the two is as follows. The devil increases Jelfie's skill at gem cutting to surpass both rivals and mentors. Jelfie must sacrifice one resident of the city each week. She must perform an unholy ritual that crystallizes parts of her victim's body. Jelfie must remove the crystallized heart of her victims and cut it into a beautiful stone. The stone is given to the gilded devil, who now lairs in the basement of the workshop, consuming the gems and jewelry. Okay. Victims come from a wide range of backgrounds. They've all been stabbed to death. Their internal organs, eyes, and bones are transformed into pure crystal. The hearts are missing. The High Alchemist has not been helpful in the investigation so far, but may have useful information. The bodies of the 6 victims are available for examination. The guard captain has reached a dead end and is not sure what to do next. He is available for consulting. Okay. Okay, so we need the stats for a gilded devil. Right? Medium Fiend, Lawful Evil, 100 hit points. Oh yeah, it'd be a good challenge for some 5th level players. We have him out on D&D Beyond. Let's go see. Gilded Devils, here we go. Well, not coming in as Gilded Devils, it's coming in as the keyword Gilded and the keyword Devils, so no direct matches. Not helpful. Okay. But they do have the stat block in the SRD, it looks like. And then, of course, we can use the artwork from the adventure. Here's your Gilded Devil. Amongst the sack of raw stones in the gem cutter's workshop is a Gilded Devil. It has eaten most of the valuable items, but has 6 kyanite parts of Jelfie's victims sit prominently on a small table. Okay, so if it consumes one of the crystal hearts, it regains 25 hit points and gives it advantage on its next attack. Oh, nice. That'll be a nice, fun little opponent. Okay, store. We have ground level and then the basement level. So these really need to be blown up larger for doing this. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. Crap. It does not like being blown up, zoomed in, and moved around. Keeps wanting to jump. Okay, I'm gonna quit playing with that. We'll have to do that. Get that image out of there somehow. Let's see. Fuse image. Yeah, see, it's password protected. So I'm gonna have to snip it out using the snip tool. Save image as. Will it let me do that? Let's see. Let's stick this into my downloads folder. This will be. I'm just going to call it map now. Okay, let's zoom this back out to 100%. Comes all the way. Let's see how that came out in terms of image size. Okay. Okay. Let's open this with earphone view and see what the image size looks like. Image. Let's see if I can size it. It's 848. What? Math was off because I typed wrong. 1696. 1190. Let's resave that. Yes. Now this actually needs to be 2 maps. It needs to be ground floor and basement. So cut crop. So this will be save as. Floor. this will be a second floor. Alright. Let's see if I can look. Trunk them out properly. Not this one, it didn't. Let's open this one. Open view. Edit. Okay, outside the selection. Alright, y'all. Let's see if that improved it. What's the mess? Alright, let's try this. Oops. A selection tool, not the drawing tool. Values. Okay, let's open the other one. Rounds JPEG. Okay. So now let's pop back over into Foundry, shall we? Y'all bear with me. While I switch Chrome back to the way it was. Okay. Create a folder. Okay. Create scene. First floor. Configure. Let's go up. Oops. Okie dokie. Let's upload a file. Downloads. We've got to rename these first. Let me copy them out. Get into my main maps folder. Now let's go rename them into a format. Makes Foundry happy. Because it does not like spaces and file names. Okay. First floor. File. Save changes. And the scale is probably 25% of this. So let's grid this to 25. And that did not go the way I thought it would. Let's drop a PC on here for scale purposes. Okay. There we go. That's a good grid. Good grid, good grid. Alright. First floor is in. Create a second floor. Configure. Upload another one. Load our second floor image, which is really the basement, but hey. Let's ensure. Activate this scene. Let's drop an actor on just for scale purposes. Well, that worked well. Perfect. Okay, so look at this. We've already got our. Okay, now we need a devil in here. Do this. Here. Do a complete search compendium. You see, it won't do a complete search of all compendiums. I don't like that. That is a nuisance. So, SRD content. Monsters. Barb devil, a bearded devil, bone devil, chain devil. Let's go with the horn devil and drop him right there, shall we? We'll put him on the table. He might be a little too powerful for this encounter. Okay, so let's go back. Drop a chain devil on here. Yeah, a little bit more accurate in terms of challenge rating and whatnot. Okay, so he's going to be their encounter there. First floor of the shop, we have the gem cutter, right? So let's pop back over to that scene. She's going to be defending her shop. I guess we need to do create a folder. NPCs. We need a common. That's what we need. Again, we're coming back to that conversation of tokens. I tell you what, let's get to a stopping point for the evening because it's an hour and a half in. It's 9:30. We'll call it an evening. I'm going to go do some digging for some tokens to add some resources to my Foundry library, and then I will continue this again Saturday night when I'm streaming. So, but if you come and hang out with me tonight, I appreciate it. I'll be back online Saturday night, 7:30. Do want to share that I am still looking for two more players and two to three players, and two more alternates. So if you are interested in playing, visit our website to Games Adventurers Wanted. Go fill out the form, which is mainly to kind of find out what your play style is and what your interests are. Doesn't take 10 minutes to fill out that form and hit submit, and then I'll schedule a time to do a Discord chat with you, and then we'll schedule a session 0 in a game just to kind of get familiar with each other's play styles prior to the whole group scheduling their first actual adventure together. So, and who knows, you might get to play one of these one-shots that I've been developing, so shame on me if you do, because that means you probably saw what I built this evening and know what to expect, but I don't put everything online. So anyways, have a great evening. See y'all Saturday night, and appreciate y'all tuning in. We will see you next time.